It is a sad day for Detroit Lions fans and the Detroit Lions organization. Jesse Lemonnier passed away today at the age of 25. This is a statement coming from the Detroit Lions. We are shocked and saddened to learn of the passing of former Detroit Lion Jesse Lemonnier. Jesse was a model teammate and wonderful young man who has gone far too soon. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends during this difficult time. Jesse Lemonnier was 25. Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. If this is your first time here, we talk all things about the Detroit Lions and we make videos almost every day, so consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Trying to get to 8,000 by Super Bowl Sunday, you can help me do that. The Detroit Lions are in need of some secondary help, and with the salary cap increasing and more funds available for Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, we expect a mini move, a little bit of a mid-tier to high-tier move to be made by Brad Holmes especially. And one of the people that just won't seem to go away is Jalen Ramsey to the Detroit Lions. Now, I have made several videos about this, one just a few days ago. And while I don't like to continue to touch on topics unless you're Jameson Williams, then I thought that this right here was too good to pass up. I saw this on Twitter via NFL Rumors yesterday that there are 4 teams expected to inquire about the availability of Jalen Ramsey. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Minnesota Vikings, and yes, our Detroit Lions. And through conversation about, we know what his salary cap is, we know what his production is, but through conversation held on my other channel and talking about this more in depth, it got me to thinking about a proposed trade package for Jalen Ramsey for the Detroit Lions to send to the LA Rams. And how would you feel if they did this? Now, this is all speculation as far as the trade that I'm going to propose. Somebody in my chat did propose yesterday a certain trade. The Detroit Lions draft picks are as follows. They have 8 so far this year. They have 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. They have no 4th round pick. They have 1 5th, 2 6th, and no 7th for a grand total of 8. Now, the proposed trade that I would be willing to propose to the LA Rams, knowing that according to what we're hearing from the NFL and from NFL Rumors, is that the LA Rams will take, they're not going to get maybe what they want for him, and they're definitely not going to get 2 first-round picks for a 29, soon-to-be 29-year-old cornerback. So here is my trade proposal to the LA Rams. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure you will. My proposal is we send pick number 49 or 56, which is the pick we got from the Minnesota Vikings trade, one of those 2, and the 3rd round pick, number 82, to the Minnesota Vikings. We also send next year's TJ Hawkinson pick, which is slated right now to be a 4th round pick. So we would get Jalen Ramsey. They would get our 2nd round pick, either 49 or 56, our 3rd round pick this year, and our 4th round pick next year for Jalen Ramsey. Now, of course, we would have to take on his salary, his $17 million salary, and potentially his $5 million bonus as well. And of course, we would have to clear up the cap space to do that. The reason I brought that up is because usually when you hear NFL rumors, there's a lot of truth to them. We heard last year that the Denver Broncos were interested in Aaron Rodgers. As soon as he signed back with the Green Bay Packers, that's when Russell Wilson was traded for. We also have heard rumors galore, and a lot of times they turn out to be true. So I do think that there is some truth to this rumor, and I think it's a very real possibility that Jalen Ramsey could wind up on this team. Now, talking about this more and more, thinking about it, I have come around to the idea of Jalen Ramsey being part of the Detroit Lions. I would have to trust, and I said this the other day, I would have to trust that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell knew what they were getting and knew that he would fit with the culture. Now, you might be like, well, you're trading away draft capital, built through the draft. Not only can you, but we have. We've built through the draft. We had draft number 1, the 2021 draft with Brad Holmes. We got a few good players from that. The 2022 draft was even better. We knocked it out the park. Pretty much the only person that we don't really know what he's capable of is Chase Lucas. Now, so we're building and have built through the draft. In free agency, we can plug in a few pieces. Maybe we go get your favorite linebacker who's a free agent. We put him in the linebacker position. Maybe we go get Deron Payne. I know a lot of you guys are high on him. So that's first line of defense, second line of defense. Now, think about this secondary. Think about the secondary. Tracy Walker comes back. We got Jalen Ramsey opposite the cornerback that we're going to draft. Now, remember, we'll still have our first 2-round picks. So either 6 or 18, we take a cornerback. So we got Jalen Ramsey starting. We have either rookie or Jeff Okudah starting opposite him. We have your favorite free agent linebacker in the linebacker position and Deron Payne as defensive tackle. Right there, we have upgraded our defense, and we haven't lost that much draft capital. We still have 6 picks this year, and I think Brad Holmes is going to trade somewhere on the back end and maybe get an additional 6 or maybe a 7th or something like that. I think the biggest issue with trading for Jalen Ramsey would be his salary over the next 3 years. He's owed $17 million in salary this year. He is owed $14.5 next year and then $15.5 the year after that. So my thing would be if he came, there would have to be some type of restructure when it comes to his contract to get that a little lower, in my opinion. But with those things, if the Detroit Lions were able to do that, Jalen Ramsey as part of the Detroit Lions is really, truly starting to grow on me, because I think about the draft, building through the draft. We are going to do that. But imagine, rookie corner, rookie stud, first-round pick, Jalen Ramsey in the secondary. Our defense would exponentially improve. Get Payne in the middle and your favorite free agent linebacker. Whoever you have your eyes on, bring him to the Detroit Lions. You can't tell me that the Detroit Lions defense wouldn't be vastly improved when it came to 2023. So that is my trade proposal for the LA Rams. One of the 2 seconds that we have, the 3rd round pick this year, and the TJ Hockenson pick, which is slated to be a 4th next year for Jalen Ramsey. Let me know what you think down below. Let's keep a good thing going. Danny Rogers, the sideline reporter for the Detroit Lions, is almost at 600 subscribers. When we started this, she was at 298, and she has said that she appreciates this boost that I am giving her. She has not promised me nothing. I am not looking for anything. I am not getting anything. I saw her on YouTube with 300 subscribers and said, no way, no how I can sit down and let this happen. So she's grown pretty much 100 per day. Let's see if we can get her to 650 by this time tomorrow. I would appreciate that, and I'm sure she would too. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate, trying to get you your daily Detroit Lions content and sometimes some controversial takes, so consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. We have 48 days until NFL free agency. And as always, go Lions.